There's a video of Jeremy Clarkson I found on TikTok the other day, and it's literally him like things the British invented.
He was defending the fucking benefit this week in his fucking tabloids. That man is like, I like him as a TV presenter, but I wish he would just stop fucking sticking his nose in politics.
I wish everyone would stop sticking their nose in politics.
Especially politicians.
I went to my girlfriend's uni the other day, and well, it was like her open day. I literally outside of Birmingham, the University of Birmingham, was a socialist stand with pictures of communism on. I'm like, so you put people who believe in a different ideology and call it socialism. Well done, you idiot. I mean, like, I don't have, problem with anyone, putting their political beliefs on me, but don't put the wrong fucking political statement out in the first place. It was just like a massive picture of Trotsky on the front of it, but by the time we came back, it had gone.
Yeah, probably somebody came along and removed them.
Yeah, it pretty much dissolved as quick as the USSR.
I mean, the USSR lasted like 50 years, didn't it? It's not long in terms of a country, but yeah. Like...
I mean, it's lasted quicker than some countries, so I'll give it that. Oh god.
I'm streaming to my YouTube, by the way, so no slander or libelous comments, please.
Right, don't worry. What?
I was reading that the last time well, I was watching your stream, because I can't remember who you were talking to, some Indian guy, or maybe Mepo, because he sounds a bit...
Indian?
I was gonna say, he firstly says no slander, and then for 2 seconds later, from YouTube.
How is it slander to say somebody sounds Indian, unless you think Indian's a bad sound?
Uh-oh.
Like, I don't think that.
Oh, I was gonna say, this is 2021. Anyone can get back to saying anything. You didn't use the correct pronoun to describe a person of a different race or ethnicity. I can't say the word right, so you're banned.
Don't mind. To be fair, like.
I mean, I don't. It doesn't matter either way.
I was thinking anyway, when you were streaming that, like, does this guy know he's being broadcast live to the world right now? What if he starts talking about his bomb?
It's happened before, and I've been like, guys, I'm fucking streaming. What are you saying here?
I mean, we could just go, right here, right now. We're planning on building a nuclear bomb.
Hey.
Okay. Let's get Chief banned from YouTube.
FBI are watching my stream.
Yeah. I was gonna say, one, I don't really want to get Chief banned from YouTube, and two, there's much more people I'd rather get banned. So
I have like 106 subscribers now. I have to put out quality content daily, or else the numbers.
The old man cam is coming back.
I saw you. Remember you were doing cam for a while.
What?
You were doing like the face cam for a while.
I did do it. Yeah, I think last time I actually used it was last time I recorded on it, which was for Austria. But I haven't used it since. I bought a new one, but it was really good because it records like 60 FPS. It was only like 15 quid off Amazon. But I've got my other one now. But what I planned to use it for was like, as a webcam. But because I still don't have the setup to use it, I've kind of just left it under my desk on top of my drawing pad, which is literally gone. So, yeah.
I think you paid 15 quid for a piece of webcam. I was thinking, like £100 one, barely any good.
Yeah, I mean, I need one for uni, but I really haven't, found a worthwhile way to use it at the moment.
Richard, it might cost like 70 quid or something, that kind of thing. It's a little Logitech thing that sticks on the top of your monitor or whatever. And I bought it thinking, it's going to have a decent microphone for recording guitar.
I mean, see, the thing...
I know the best way to record guitars is through a preamp and everything else, but
Yeah, because I've got a little, because I've got two ways to record mine, so I've got a little, I've got two audio interfaces. I've got one that I can plug into the back of my amp that goes into my computer, which sounds great. Or I've got a more like one you always use is one called Scarlet audio interface.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been looking at it for years and thinking I can buy that.
It's like my mate, well, because the thing is why you need good software to use it, but like, because I could be bothered to pay 70 quid for a license for Ableton, or whatever it's called. I've just been using FanLab for free, and it's got that many presets in already. It's great for knocking out like little tunes, because I've done two the last 2 days, because I started another band last year, but the problem is, yeah, there's like really no direction in it, so me and the
Never is direction. Like,
yeah.
you've got to get really lucky with that. You've got a group of people that are like all just as dedicated to each other, but 9 times out of 10 there's always someone who's got a kid or a job that gets.
Danny's pretty much committed suicide. Well, we didn't do anything, sorry.
Was that any quality? Was that quality? Yeah. Did you get an off track, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, they're finding 4 people on the same page is pretty much impossible. So,
P2.
I mean, only Jake Meemer or John Meemer beat him. No, he's probably John Lemmer.
Marcel Leclerc, eh?
He sounds like, what is it, Manson and Marcel Leclerc?
I wonder if it's related.
I mean,
don't worry about it too much in qualifying in iRacing, because if you've got like, it's not like F1 where your qualifying pace is like 2 seconds faster than your race pace. Like pretty much get your qualifying back with Formula.
please, that's if you can survive to the end of the session without there being a glitch in F1. So, you know, don't take that as a stage.
Watch the race, man, it was just a farce. Like these things and everything else, like it's just a joke. But we got that racing league that I was watching, the quality of driving in it.
I mean, like, the Spanish group, well, the Spanish guys, I can't say this word, the Spanish guys at F1L are doing their £3,000 prize pool thing, and they still haven't been able to fill the room. I think Cricketers was asking more teams in the WhatsApp group the other day before they removed me if they wanted to do it, but like, I think the prize pool is currently like £3 grand. And the thing is they're trying to actually launch the events, even though the game's not stable at the minute, which is kind of worrying. But I read there's a post on their forum that apparently the patch should be out tomorrow. But I also remember looking at, I can't say who did it, but there was an esports book of when the tracks were released, and Portimao was released on exactly the same day. And if I remember correctly, it said Imola was also going to be out on, well, in October, I think it's like October 17th. So it should be tomorrow in that patch, or it should be next week. So it's not far off.
Help me.
Time to lose some
Yeah.
rating.
I mean, I watched Dirt Chocolate get killed the other day in iRacing by a guy. So yeah, you had to lose it. I said that, it was actually pretty cool. One car within the other week, so. But the real show begins now. Losing my rating.
I've been doing pretty well in iRacing. Other than a couple of dodgy crashes, but like, yeah, my last few races there's a lot of 1s and 2s in there, like.
I rarely do iRacing, to be honest.
Have you actually been playing? Have you actually been playing that much F1 over the last few weeks, or you been like doing?
Oh, I've been working. I've been doing barely any driving.
Shit. Oh, for some reason I thought you was at Liverpool Uni. In my
No.
dumb head.
I support Liverpool though.
Yeah, I know you support Liverpool. I don't know why I thought. Well, I don't know why I thought you was at Liverpool Uni. Because I was about to ask, like, are you actually at Liverpool Uni or are you working?
I
So
went
I
to
remember.
Liverpool Uni, like.
I remember you did because you said you went to Manchester as well. Because we had all the
Well, I
we
went
did.
for an open day in Manchester, I didn't go.
Yeah, because we had one of these. It's called the SLR 3 AM sessions.
Yeah.
But
Well, I had a fair few of them with Schnell. I haven't seen him for a long time.
yeah, well, yeah. Well, I can't have one tonight, so don't worry. You're not gonna see what one is, Danny. But yeah, I haven't
Man's
seen him.
not came to grid.
Hmm?
What?
Old man's not on grid. Get
So you
in.
What?
Start having.
Adios, boys.
Are you vibing now with your steering wheel shaking like that?
Yeah, it's what happens when I like that. I'm not real.
I was gonna say everyone
The
wishes that.
wheel actually jitter as well, like
It does.
IRL.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What we need?
I was gonna.
Fanatec.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
What?
Honestly, like after using the wheels at my work, because the fucking simu cubes, I never want to go back to a belt-driven wheel. Just unfortunately, I can't afford a direct drive one at the minute. Because I'm about like a second and a half faster on a bloody direct drive. I really want one.
I'm really chuffed with my 150. Like, I think it's belt and gear driven.
Yeah. T150 is meant to be amazing.
I've had it nearly 2 years now, and I've had very little issue. I had a problem with the pedals not long ago, or whatever, where I had to do some soldering. But it wasn't too bad. I contacted Thrustmaster and told them what the crack was. They gave us loads of help tips and said if you open it up, you can do this, this will fix it. This is what this does. Gave us a little schematic for it and everything. Said like, let us know how you go. And then I looked into all those things, and as I was I opened it up and realised, oh, it's just that connection's come off. It wasn't what they were telling me at all, so I just got a soldering iron and soldered that part on, and it works fine. I do need to open up the top of it now because one of the fans is like buzzing like hell, like every time I do it.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say that the last time the fan was buzzing, I got rid of mine, and then about 2 months later the guy who sold it to the fan set on fire. And then
I think it's just dog hair, like got a dog and dust and smoke, ash and stuff like that gets in it and fucks it up.
It doesn't matter what Thrustmaster wheel you've got, it's really susceptible. They eventually get really susceptible to
overheating.
Yeah. I mean,
Mine's never been really hot.
I've known two
urine
set
breaks,
fire. Yeah, I mean, just don't use them for that. I mean, my Fanatec cools pretty well, but other wheels just set on fire. But you can ask Shanakinchi, his wheel set on fire.
That was amazing. I remember seeing the clip of it on the camera, just a bit of flames.
So I remember when I first messaged him and I was like, hey, I was asking him to race, and then I was like, my wheel's broken, and then, because he did the LNR Nations Cup at the time, yes, this was before ORL had one, and then he was like, my wheel's broken, and I was like, oh, okay, and he was like, yeah, he didn't break the usual way, and he sent me the video of it setting on fire.
Good luck, guys.
Look, I'll be back in a second. That's meant to be made.
What a start that guy got. And then he braked so early for turn 1, he just gave it to the fuck.
Did he do a DCM start? I remember on the track.
He's got like a massive run at you, got the inside and then just gave it up. What the hell was that? Behind you there, careful. Someone just skipped that entire chicane.
I was gonna say, you shouldn't be surprised because this is still Iracing.
Iracing's cleaner than F1's man. Oh, no, I know that.
Wait, apart
Go around and he's got a corner cutting.
You get the odd one guy who's still a suicidal maniac, but yeah.
I'll very rarely see a suicidal maniac in iRacing. Like, I've seen one in 5 months I've been doing it, and yeah, like the entire grid, like, went mental on them, then reported them, and I was like, I just want to report them.
Yeah, I mean, because I think like the report system is a lot
Brake check the
better
shit out of me there, dude.
So, it means it just needs to not get away with it.
Well, it's also complicated and long-winded. You got to wait 45 minutes to cool down to do it. So at the same time, like you don't tend to report any innocuous shit.
Oh shit.
Like it's generally just yeah, just also, like the biggest race ruin and stuff. Like reported somebody blocked me on the last lap. Like he literally moved across to block me. And when I said you can't block like that, he said, but I'm faster than you.
Fuck me, just got hit in turn 1. And smashed. Cheers.
What is it? It literally sounds like a porno. The smashing.
Sorry, whoever that was in turn 1, you brake checked the shit out of me. I tried to avoid you as best I
From
could.
behind was this. Oh, what a dive. And then somebody else punches you from behind as well. You'd have been alright if it wasn't for that one. The second one.
Yeah, it was harsh.
I'm watching Danny's stream, so I have to have a look at it up well in a minute.
Got them both up, because I'm not.
Well, I don't have my second monitor connected to my TV hooked up to YouTube. Well, yeah.
See, like, that kind of thing there, that incident there, I would never bother reporting that. That's just somebody making a simple mistake. Gets the
Well,
right wrong,
I think
hits you in the back.
I broke early, like I think I did.
If you brake early though, they've got to see that you're braking and not hit the back of you, you know what I mean? Like, unless you're braking 100 meters early, well, it's not a brake check, you know what I mean? They've got to brake when you brake if they're behind you. So yeah, that kind of thing I wouldn't report. But,
Yeah.
The guy who blocked me and then said I was fastest, I was on pole. And I was like, don't care, I started at the back because I didn't want to be involved with you. And I still got the fastest lap of the race by a second. Like, I'm faster than you, definitely. I called them all sorts of names, and they said nothing about my report to him, to me at all, and gave me a warning for bad language.
Jeez. Harsh, man. To be fair, I went mental. Like,
the red mist descended, like I called them every swear word under the sun. Because, I mean, I was just like, at the start, I was just like, man, you can't block like that, what are you doing? You should ruin both our races. And then he was like, fuck you, I'm faster. And I was like, no, that's not the way it fucking works, like, you cunt.
I mean that's like Hamilton at the weekend. I'm faster, force driver off track.
I'm pretty sure Perez was on the track the entire fucking time. Like just because he went out to go through around the pit lane bollard doesn't mean he was off the track or he pushed him wide. Like, I'm sick of hearing about this fucking Hamilton hate. Like, you can do no wrong. Like, in Hamilton fans' eyes, and he can do nothing but wrong in anybody else's eyes. Like, kind of thing. And it's like pushing Perez off track was such a big deal, but like Max literally does it to everyone on the grid, and that's not a problem. Like, Max is the most aggressive driver on the grid, has been for a long time, and many drivers have said, like, yeah, we just get out of his way now because he's going to crash into us every time. Like, but Hamilton's the dirty one. It's madness. Yeah, I watched that battle and I thought, great battle. I didn't see anything wrong with the move at all. Like, pushing him wide, like, he was still on the track, he wasn't off the curb or anything like that. He gave him space just because he had to go around the pit bollard. That's part of the track. Fuck off. Like, this season, like, as great as it's been, like, the fans ruin it. I think it's all the DTS fans, isn't it?
Yep.
So many people say, like, oh, you should have got more points than just a 10-second penalty for Silverstone. I'm like, learn the fucking rules, will you? Alright, let's penalise Hamilton because he's got the fastest car. Like, let's do it that way, shall we?
Yes, that's how it works. No.
Mhm.
I have damage.
I'm a
Watch.
bit surprised that they changed the fucking pit stop rules. I don't really get the fucking point in that, like. It seemed like it was just to slow
Okay.
down Red Bull.
As I put it, it's called
Yeah, you can touch.
retardation.
The
Weet
FIA
je
are
waarom
well
nog
versed
veel
in
naar mijn
that,
excuus?
let's face it, like.
I mean, you know, like we've gone from, you know, having refueling where cars set on fire to, oh, I'm so hurt, we must delay pit stops and screw people over. Just let, if you want to go fast, let them go fast.
Nah, I'm all for like all the safety features and things. Look at all the safety, what safety has done for the sport in the last 10 years. And you think about all the things that people didn't want safety. Like, well, I mean, seatbelts weren't wanted originally. Do you know what I mean? Like, they didn't want to fucking strap them in. And then you got to think like back in the days when drivers would line in the middle of the track dead.
Yeah, I mean, so it depends on driving you are. Unless the car got ripped in half like it usually would.
Right, I'm all for anything that could improve safety. Right? I was against the Halo when it first came out, and I mean, we were 100% on that. Like, and I don't want to use them again. But yeah, I thought like I was one of them people that said like, oh, it ruins the look of the car. It's not going to save anybody's life if a spring comes through like it did for was it Massa? Yeah, like, but I thought it was going to be useful. But obviously, it saved like several drivers' lives, so worth it to save one. Yeah, you can't imagine like Grosjean getting out of that crash before all the safety shit came in.
He was in there for 20 minutes.
Minute and a half, I think, wasn't it?
No, I saw Netflix. It was 20 minutes.
What was?
The
Netflix
Grosjean.
was 20 minutes, yeah.
Well, like, I'm just googling flags thing, and it's like literally covered with controversial topic.
Thank you.
It's got China and then the Taiwan flag. That gets kicked off YouTube. And that was well, it was
Google owns YouTube, not Chinese companies.
no.
Americans won't give a fuck. If it was Huawei or someone, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Huawei work well with Google anymore because my cousin's phone wouldn't work on Google Maps because I think like they pulled the plug on them because my dad got rid of his phone or something. I don't know what the insight is, but
So, like, I've heard a lot about Huawei, and that's basically a shill for the CCP. Any Chinese company is though. That's the thing. Like, they're all allowed to operate and controlled entirely by the government.
well, it's all a one-party communist state.
I wouldn't call that communism. I call that a dictatorship.
Yeah, that's what communism is. A one-party dictatorship. Well, that's what you call any country with one party. Well, I mean, China's communism kind of works a bit better than any other communism.
Because they're capitalist as fuck.
Is the Communist Capitalist Party.
But at what stage do you call that fascism? It's pretty fucking fascist.
When it gets too far right, and I'm not going to engage in politics for the no, because it's going to end up on a trail that not going down.
I'm sucking you into the 3 AM conversation whether you like it or not.
I've actually got to be up for half knowing, so I agreed to come.
That sounds like a you problem.
No, it's because because I agreed to commentate the fucking Aussie T X. It's my day off tomorrow, and they're like, there was a clock change last week. I was like, hang on a minute, the Aussies had a clock change, so I had the luxury of it being 11:30, but now they've voted to bring it an hour forward because it was till 10:30, but now it's at 9:30. It's like, oh damn it, why? So fun. But yeah, you can drag me into the 3 AM conversation with you on a severely reduced time scale. I've got till until I finish making my calendar, which will be about 30 minutes.
He's coming with me.
Have you just given up, Chief? Is your car fucked?
Yeah, I've got like 10 minutes of repairs and there's 9 minutes left. Good
What is
times.
it? I mean,